Welcome back to Van but not Goch. This is May's SCRAWLRBOX, which arrived in the post this morning. For a change, it's arrived intact. The tape hasn't been hanging off, so I'm looking forward to opening it, as I do every month. Right, let's go. Just break the seals where I can. And one more. Here we are. Let's see what is in here. Okay, so when I shook it, I thought there were lots of little things in here because it sounded a bit rattly. We can already see this piece of artwork for this month, and it's a piece of artwork. Looks like it's done in pen. It's by Cy Mitchell, who is the current UK illustration champion. Wow, after winning in 2017-18. He is an illustrator and street artist currently living in Cambridgeshire. He has produced work for Green Day, McFly, The Midnight Beast, BBC, E4, YouTube, Mountain Dew, amongst many others. Very, very graphic-y. I like very much. I aspire to be as good as the Illustrator of the Year 2017-18. So well done, Cy Mitchell. Okay, so there are our normal pieces of paper. What I haven't seen is the menu. Let's get rid of the box. There is my toffee. It's a mint toffee. Okay. Let's break the seal, open the paper and see what is inside. Okay, so there, ooh, that's an unusual sticker. I like that one. It goes very much with Cy's artwork, same sort of colours. I like the way they relate these stickers to the work shown. So, let's line these up and see what we have. Okay, so more pens, that's for sure. Okay, so May, this month, we want you to get inspired by the illustrative street art style of our featured artist and create some green, gold and chrome masterpieces. Explore the meaning behind the challenge phrase and try to create something that may not be as threatening as it may first appear. I think when you see any professional artist piece of work, it's always fairly threatening, and it's not till you sit down and have a go yourself and think, actually, I'm not as bad as I imagined, or you might be the reverse to that and think, eek, I can't do this, but just keep going is my motto. Okay, so in this box we have some Pilot Pintor markers. So we have a gold. I haven't seen these before. I have no idea what they are. Okay, so the Pintor is the perfect addition to any creative toolbox. It's a water-based paint marker. Ooh, that's good. Which is suitable for use on all surfaces. The surface properties influence whether it is permanent or non-permanent on porous surfaces like wood, paper. So you can use it on lots and lots of different things. So we have the gold. And we have a green, which reflect very well back to Cy's work. Okay, so there are the Pilot pens. And this one is a white. I wonder why we've got two large ones and then the small one. Anyway, the Pilot Pintor. This is a 0.7 millimeter tip. Well, I'll open them and have a look at it in a minute. And these larger ones are 1.4, well, the green is 1.4 and the gold is 1.4. And then we have the black, which is a 1 millimeter. So some different sizes. I like the combination of colours. That's going to go together well. Then we've got the Molotow Liquid Chrome. So this liquid chrome marker from Molotow features a medium 2mm tip. This exciting alcohol-based marker, it's good that it's alcohol-based, allows you to create high-gloss mirrored effects. It will write on almost any surface. So all of these pens appear to be able to write on different things, so that's good. I'm going to have a go at doing that. And what else have we got? So we've got the Milan graphite pencil. It's a graphite H. This high quality graphite pencil has an ergonomic triangular barrel, which it has. I like these three-sided barrels. They are easy to hold. It's got that really nice soft touch as well, so it's nice to grip. We've chosen the hard H lead, making it suitable for drawing fine technical lines. The lead creates a uniform stroke and is resistant to breakage. And that's good because I'm always dropping pencils. And then we've got the Milan 430 eraser. It feels lovely and soft. A great combination of design and functionality. These Milan erasers have a unique vintage style. This soft synthetic rubber square eraser can be used to erase a wide range of graphic pencils. Well, it's a rubber. It feels good though. Okay, so that, along with the Canaletto Liscio 125 gram paper that we saw before, so the Canaletto paper encompasses Italian paper marking art with a touch of cotton, creating strength and beauty, durability and class. I will look forward to testing these out on the paper and we'll have a look. Normally I work quite big and I haven't actually used the paper that they've given in any of the challenges, although I did use the sketchbooks, but the spare paper I find quite small. I like to work to a larger scale, so I've been cheating a little bit and used my own paper. And this month the challenge, the SCRAWLRBOX challenge, is Paper Tiger. Each month we provide you with a selection of art supplies and inspiration, but we also want to spark your creativity. Every month we'll give you a challenge word or phrase to be interpreted however you wish. Try and create something using only the supplies in the box. SCRAWLRBOX, I will come back to you when I'm testing out the pens, pencils, rubber, paper, and we'll have a go at the SCRAWLRBOX challenge. See you soon. Okay, right, before I have a look at how these materials work, I've already unwrapped them and primed them because I'm sure you didn't want to see me battling to get the ink to come through the nib. One thing I will say, it says on here, prime the tip by pressing 3 to 4 times on paper until the ink flows. It took me 20 something times. Either it's something in the way that I do this or that's for everybody, I'm not sure, but don't give up. They will, the ink will flow and you'll be able to use them properly. I'm not sure that I spoke enough about this, or if at all when I first opened the box. This is a beautiful pen. It's a liquid chrome 20 years edition. So therefore, it's got a long history. So this is by Molotow. I'm really looking forward to using this because as I primed it, the chrome is beautiful, very reflective, really nice. I'm really going to look forward to using this. Let's see how all of the pens and pencil and rubber work on these. So we've got the graphite H pencil, which is great for drawing with. You don't get many tones with it, but for line work, and I quite like using these because of the very fact that I'm a messy worker and I smudge quite a lot. So an H is a really good thing for me. So it does exactly what you expect an H pencil to do, nice clean lines. Doesn't smudge that much, a little, but not too much. You don't get a very dark tone with it, but I dare say if you worked on that you would be able to. And it's all in all a nice pencil. I quite like the three-sided pencil. I think, as I said before, I like the feel of it. It might be the way I hold the pencil or what, but they fit comfortably in my hand. While we are looking at the pencil, this would be a great time to see what this rubber works like. So this is the Milan 430 soft rubber. Really, really nice and smooth. Does it take out all of the line work? Probably not. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Let's have a look if we go. Oh, not that brilliant of a rubber actually. But I guess I wouldn't be pressing very hard when I'm drawing, and I'm sure it'll do everything that it says it will. Does it say anything on here? A great combination of design and functionality. These Milan rubbers have a unique vintage style. This soft synthetic rubber eraser can be used to erase a wide range of graphite pencil strokes from all types of paper. Unlike natural rubber, this synthetic rubber eraser won't dry out. Well, that's a good thing. It's annoying when you have a trusted rubber and you go to use it and it's hard and it doesn't do the job. Okay, so let's get on to these exciting pens. So we'll start with the Pilot Printer M, and this had the 1.4 nib. It's very chunky. As I said, I've already primed it. Really good covering. It works exactly like a paint. It's very, very similar to my paint pens. It's drying quite quickly, so yeah, that works really well. Nice gold colour, good shade. Will work well with the tiger theme. Here is the lovely turquoise, teal, or whatever you'd like to call this shade. That's beautiful. I really like that colour. Again, works really nicely. Hopefully we can get those two to dry quite quickly and we can try these on the top. So here is the black. This is a thinner nib, so again, lovely coverage. I'm really looking forward to having a go with these. So this is the 1.0 millimeter. As you can see, it's much thinner than the other two, as is the pen. So I guess there's not as much ink in there, which is a little bit of a shame. The white, I'm going to see in a minute how that works, and we'll see how it works on, on top of these other colours, because at the moment I don't have any black around to try it out. And here is the pen we've been waiting for. So this is the liquid chrome. Oh, this is really, really shiny. It's beautiful. In fact, it's so beautiful and shiny that when you hold your pen over it, you can actually see the nib in the work that you've done. That is lovely. I really, really like that. And that is, what size nib is this? It doesn't say. It probably said on the instructions and I haven't looked. Anyway, oh, 2 millimeter pump marker. Okay, it's made in Germany. Therefore it's going to have good engineering, I'm sure. Okay, so let's just have a look. Yep, they're all dry. Let's see how the white, which is the finest nib, so this is 0.7 millimeters, and let's see how this works on top of the black first. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to give that a little bit of a shake because it's gone a little bit watery. Okay. Does it go on top of the other colours? Yes, it does. I may have picked up some black. That's a little bit of a shame. On top of the... Yeah, so that's really nice. You can do fine work. You can do... Let's see what it likes as you colour it in. I'm probably now messed this up. Let's just release some more ink. I'm going to try and clean this nib off here. Nice and grey, which... wasn't the idea. It's picked up the teal, it's picked up the chrome, it's picked up the black, and I think we're finally getting rid of it. Let's pump it again. Yeah, it cleans nicely, so that's the main thing. So, all in all, a really lovely box. My next venture then will be to create a piece of work based on paper tiger. Sort of quite an example this to follow. I'll have to think carefully how I'm going to do this. I love the colours that they've used on there, and I really look forward to using the chrome as the highlights, etc. It's a lovely piece, lovely box, lovely pieces of material, and I'll see you soon to see how I used them in the challenge. I've sketched out a picture of a tiger, which I'm just having a look at and can see that there are a couple of problems. So I might just lower the ear and get that right before we go on any further. Okay, I think that's better. Right, I've never been a big fan of drawing tigers because I always think, oh, symmetry is going to be quite difficult to get right. I had a good look at a few resources relating to, or references I should say, relating to tigers, and they're not actually always symmetrical. So I thought that's actually not such a bad reason for not drawing them. So we'll have a go and see how we get on. As I say, I've drawn this out. I'll probably just ink this in now with the black pen, and then we'll go over in gold and the other colours. I just think if I put the black marks in first, it might make the job two things. A little quicker, and B, a little easier for me. So, see you back here soon. Now you can see that I've put my hand through the black paint. That's not so good. Hopefully I can cover that up. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to cover it up. I'm going to just see if I can. If I can't, I might have to go with something else. I already knew that I wanted to give the tiger a green eye. I can tidy this up again after. Yeah, I'm going to better cover it over. So it's not the end of the world. Note to self. The ink does not dry very quickly. Actually, that works really well. So after a little while, it may look like I have not made a mistake at all. Very forgiving. That's what I like. Averted a disaster. Right, I'll carry on inking this now then. I'll see you back here soon. Okay, right, you join me back after I've added the gold colour, most of the black. I've added some of the turquoise in the eye area. I've used a little bit of the silver, a little bit of the white, sorry, that's the black, a little bit of the white around the eyes, and just to add some highlight, especially on the nose. I've also used some of the silver pen on the nose. I'm a little bit reluctant to add any more of the silver and white. It would be nice if there were a lot of finer tips, I think, because I don't really want to put anything on that I can't control. But what I have started to do is just to add a little bit of detail to give it more of a fur look. So I think I'm going to do some more of that, and then I'm going to call that a day. I think it's very metallic. I'm not that used to working with metallic, I have to say. Putting the pens on, I was quite excited to start with. We got some nice paint, metallic paint. However, I just kept thinking it was a little bit like using a metallic Sharpie. They didn't go on particularly well, or particularly differently, really. I'm not one for metallic paints anyway. I could do this a little bit finer, but and I probably will work into it a little bit more. But this is to give it like a fur-like appearance. Yesterday I got this to go on sort of fairly finely. Today I'm not having that effect. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know why that's making such a splodge. Okay, so it's given a little bit more of a hair-like appearance. I've been trying also to think if I should put a background, but I'm not really sure what I can do. This is why Cy Mitchell is illustrator or UK illustration champion and I'm not. All in all, I think I'm fairly pleased with the final result. I have enjoyed actually taking on the challenge of drawing a tiger. As I said before, it's not something that I've done much of in the past because I was worried about the symmetry, but then realised symmetry isn't there initially, so it has been good fun. I think he looks like a tiger. I'll add a few more little bits. Let's see if I can do something around this eye just to give it a little bit of texture. I think I can. It was a shame that this side it went really nice and thin and this side hasn't. Let's see if I can create some sort of... No, it's fairly thick today. Anyway, I think that will be it for now. Okay, so again, if you like what you've seen, please click like or press like, and it would be nice if you'd like to subscribe and see what else I can do, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.